What's going on, amazing people? Jacob Paula here, and today I'm going to just do a little bit of a flex for you. So as I'm sitting in the gym doing my cardio before my sauna and everything else, after my workout, of course. And I want to tell you this. I've been a personal trainer, this is nearly 17 years internationally. So I'm pretty OG, pretty boss, pretty high profile, and I want to teach you something. That your physical form, your body didn't fail you, okay? You failed yourself at a higher level. You became unconscious. You never mastered consciousness as a human being. So then you're disconnected and cut off from divinity, which created darkness. You're no longer the source, you know what I mean? So what happened is over here, you didn't do this. You didn't develop the program, the antivirus evil software, okay? You never downloaded it, and you never installed it, and you never kept it updated. Never. So that your body became your living hell. It became your place of torture. It's because in here is weak. Here's not weak. Here is a representation of the lack of self-worth and self-love in here. Because if you loved yourself and had self-worth in here, then your physical form would be a physical representation of that. The way that you treat people, the way your energy, like my energy, saves lives by people just being around me. Every day I get messages of gratitude for my existence. Wild, right? What am I doing? Me. Because my positivity, my love, my unlimited abundance of source energy flows to everyone in the world. Everyone who comes around me loves me. Everyone that comes near me loves me. My clients pay me a fortune to be with them. Why? Because if you're to look at the negative, you fuck up everybody's life if you're negative. If you're an evil, worthless, out of control, weak piece of shit, everyone's life is worse off because you exist. Yeah? Well, when you become the source of love, when you become ultimate enlightenment of consciousness, the opposite happens. Ironic. Now, could you see how that reflects physically? Your body didn't betray you. You betrayed you. You meant to take back your mind, download a better program, install it, detox off the negative programming that you have, and upgrade. That's it. Consciousness is killer, connected to source internet. You know what I mean? So I just want you to know that it's not impossible. The part that says it's impossible is your lack of self-belief, because you have never learnt it or earned it. You're trying to get yourself free from evil, which has you enslaved. Why? When it feeds off your existence and suffering and commisery and misery that you do to yourself and then thus do to others, why would it want to give up its food source? It lives inside you as a free place to live. It controls you like the little gimp you are. Instead, consciousness is cure. Like people go, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. Just count when you breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you breathe and count, you can't think. Then evil has no control over you. That's connected to consciousness. The more you do that, the more that the evil has less control over you and you have more control over yourself. Simple. Simples. So, let's just simplify this. Your whole thing is you've got to be connected to consciousness. Source energy, God, the universe, become the God, okay? Consistently. That is your mastery, that is your skill, that's all that matters in existence. So that you become the God of your own universe in here, and thus everything else in the world is better, because you exist. And you expand upon that, made in the image and likeness of. Anyway. So that once you do that, you have control of this. You're no longer slave to this. And this does what you want. Like a computer should. Because is not computers a direct correlation? Directly, the idea of a computer is a brain? Go Google it. If you look at internet, could be considered as consciousness, the source of all what? Information and energy. And you're like, oh, but there's no such thing. How does the internet work? Or how does computers work? Or how does the world work? It works off energy. Are we not powered by energy ourselves? And if we don't sleep, we die? And we just keep giving our battery away. Anyway, a little bit lost in that tangent. The point of the narrative is, if you want control of your body, skip the mind, because that motherfucker is under siege. That's locked down. So instead of trying to fight to win here, which is just going to exhaust you, it's going to pull you out to the fucking ocean, to the dark depths where you can't touch, where it's just rough. And so you fight. You fight to fucking survive. And then you just drown. It wears you out. So, stop fighting to win and become enlightened. Become conscious as consistently and as often as possible, which, if you're going to look at it in the terminology of darkness and light, darkness cannot exist when there is light. So you become light, darkness dissipates. Yeah, it's working smart. It's being valuable. Anyway, so you become conscious, which cleans out the brain, which gives you control over it, which now you have control over your body, and thus your life. Be the gods that you all are. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.